fun fasting or waking up in the morning for sahri, and you know, I think that's a positive influence.
Yeah, like she was saying, like Ramadan, if one person's doing it and your friends are doing it, it makes you want to do it too. So it makes you want to go pray, and when you have a group of Muslim friends like that.
Easier to do it?
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah, we do that with our cousins and our friends. Get together, fast. Fasting is a lot of fun. There's no pressure. You feel united since everyone's from the same religion, so.
So if you're hanging out with your non-Muslim friends during fasting, do you tell them you're fasting?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a problem for me because they understand. Most of them understand. Some of them are still uneasy about it. They still worry about
saying,
like,
why are you doing that? Or?
Yeah, they don't understand. I try to tell them, but then they're still. There are those kind of people that say like a person named Muhammad. They'll like say refer to Islam and say like after what's happening in 9/11 attack and all that, like they say the terrorists. There are people out there that they don't understand. They don't based on one person's action they put on everybody else, all other Muslims.
So how was 9/11 for you guys? Were you guys
It was a shock, yeah.
in school?
Yeah.
How was that? How did that feel when
People think twice before, judging a person. They if you're Muslim, they'll think twice before forming a relationship with you as a friend. So
did you have any negative reaction with the hijab?
I went to a private Muslim school at the time.
Oh, okay,
so it was shock for us, but it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't get any pressure or anything. But then when the remembrance, and then I was in high school, like in 9/11, a year after, people were like talking, but they never accused us. And one girl was just telling me how she says she doesn't know who it is, but she doesn't think it's us. And so you have to be open-minded.
What about when you were on the street with the hijab? Did anyone give you any bad looks or say anything?
No.
Like, hey, go back home.
No,
go back
not
to
that
your
I
country
can remember.
like
And if it did, I probably didn't notice.
Okay.
It's best to ignore these things. Yeah, it's best to ignore what someone says. They don't. At times, when there are times when people they don't understand what's going on around the world, and they take all these. How should I say it? They consider you to be someone that you're not. So it's like if you're Muslim, they might assume you to be like a terrorist because what's going on with 9/11, and they don't look at you look at your personality first before that. So they don't understand that.
So how was high school for you that time?
Yeah, when someone asks me whether I'm Muslim or not, I sometimes hesitate because I wonder what they'll think of me before they even get to know me.
So you don't really tell the...
I tell them, but then I try to explain to them what's going on. It's like hard to say. Say you're a Muslim. If you have that faith, you can let it out. But you never know what the other person's gonna say. So, yeah.
So you gotta wait to see how
Just be prepared to answer questions when they ask.
It takes time to adjust to things like that.
When I was in high school during that time, I was a vice president of my Muslim club. And our club was very good before that, like very, not popular I would say, but active, yes. And we did have like a lot of potlucks that out in the quad we sell food and people would buy our food and stuff like that, right? And after 9/11, we noticed that most of the Muslim members stopped coming, most of them. Well, not most of them, but like a bunch of groups, like
they're
a bunch
afraid
of,
to come to the
like
groups
to admit that they're a Muslim, or they didn't want to. I guess they didn't want to hear any comments from other people, or to show that they're Muslim. I don't know what their reason could have been, but we did notice a decline of members in our club. And then we did get like a couple of non-Muslim members to come in and have debates, or not debates, but discussion on like what's going on. They started learning about Islam. I think that was a good thing, kind of, because people are like, okay, I'm confused, what's going on? What are you guys all about? What's Muslim all about? The word got out, oh, Muslims, what Islam. I think that was what was going on during when I was in high school.
Yeah, we also have this Muslim Student Association club, the MSA club, at our school, Irvington High School. And every year, like the members of the club, like the pictures of them are posted on the yearbook. And there are people out there, they don't like that page, because it's a Muslim page. They tear it off and just dump it.
Really?
Yeah. And they walk all over it. Yeah. They have no shame in themselves either.
That was after 9/11?
That was after.
For us, like, our MSA is actually pretty successful. We have a lot of non-Muslims that come to see how it is, And we get actually a lot of respect from our school, the MSA.
What school was that again?
San Jose High Academy.
Okay. So, Sister Mariam, you have any advice to give to future high school students about how to deal with peer pressures?
Well, I would just tell them, you know, join the MSA, and if you have a masjid near you, try to go regularly. And also, like, be very involved. That's one of the main things I think you should do, is get involved in your school, join clubs, sports, help at activities, and just try not to be intimidated by others.
To teach other people about Islam. That's
Okay, we're going to take a really quick break. Sorry to cut you guys off. We'll continue. You're watching the Muslim Roundtable. We'll be right back. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Welcome back to the Muslim Roundtable. Today we're talking about peer pressure. Let me introduce our panel again in case you're just joining us. On my right is Faisal Urezi, who is a student at Irvington High School in Fremont. Sister Mariam Abdul Gawad, who's a San Jose State student, right?
San Jose High.
Oh, sorry, San Jose High. And Sister Sabah Khan is from San Jose State. And then we have Brother Akram Urezi, who's also a student at Irvington High School in Fremont. So we were talking about peer pressures and specifically about what happened after 9/11. So you guys were saying it was a difficult time, and Sister Mariam was giving some advice about how to get more involved at the MSA, and you were saying some other stuff.
I was saying that you should get involved in like the activities, and always, you can always bring an outcome to, like, from, if you're gonna have an activity, always try to put bring the MSA into it, because it really gives a good example for them.
You mean do activities for the whole school to see, so that you're involved in the whole school, not just staying in your own thing.
Little section. Yeah.
What about you guys? You guys have any other advice to future or current high school students or college students? Nothing.
Well, teach people about Islam. Teach them how, how valuable it is to have.
What's the best way to?
What's
the best way you think to teach people about Islam?
Teach them all what's right and what's wrong. People think that Islam is about like fighting and war and all that stuff, and it's a very peaceful religion. They don't realize that, and we should educate them about it. That's what our club, MSA club, does. We like bring people together and like tell them about it, and after a while they realize what's going on, and they have a different perspective of the world.
So, what events have your MSA done?
We have had festivals and potlucks and all that stuff.
And you invite the non-Muslim students to come?
Yeah, come on in. We have some speakers also who educate them, who are more knowledgeable about our religion. And they tell them about it. So that's the main one.
So how many Muslim students go to your high school right now?
There are a lot of Muslim students, but only like 12 of them are in our club. A few join our club. Some know it, but like they don't want to join it. Yeah.
So how come what do you think people don't want to join the?
Because we get together on Friday for like Jummah namaz, like after school, and then like some people come, some people don't want to come. They want to hang out with their friends at the mall or whatever. Yeah.
So why do you think people don't want to join the club also?
Because
they just want to hang out with their friends and they don't want to do anything related to Muslim stuff?
They don't want to reveal their Muslim identity. That's one big thing. And they don't take Islam as their priority, as praying and praying. That should be your number one priority. Yeah.
So what kind of ideas, Sister Sabah, do you have to try to invite more of the Muslim students to join the group?
I think maybe if we have a friendship with them, not just being like, oh, this is a club, all the Muslims come here. Maybe we should be friends with them and, have the same kind of friendship you would have if they were not non-Muslim. You know how some people are more comfortable being friends with non-Muslims.
Why do you think that is?
I think because for